All right, we are live for the pre-market watch list. Pre-market watch list, AUGX looking juicy here for the open. We'll see what it brings. That's my main watch. So we have AUGX, DRMA could give a move. We'll keep an eye on DRMA as well. AUGX is going to be my main daddy here. It's going to give me some profits on the day. So right now, looks like we are slightly red. We are slightly red on the day, minus $15. Is in on PTPI. PTPI, I was looking for that breakthrough 750. I saw volume coming in and breaking that high, and we were, quite near the previous highs at 852 and $8. So I thought we would see that capitulation to the upside and get a nice squeeze. But I was in 25 shares, a very bad percentage loss, almost a 10% loss on this, but I had very, very small share size. 25 shares in at 735 and out at 683. The bids just dropped so far, and there was just no chance for me getting out at break even. But it's okay because those 25 shares, I was looking to just add aggressively into the highs if we did see more volume come in into 747 into increments of 100 shares a piece for that breakout or continuation move. So it's all good. Took a little stab at it with small size. That's what I like to do pre-market, especially on stocks that are a little bit more, you don't know if it's going to be an A quality setup. I don't know if this is really an A quality setup because of the lack of volume. The lack of volume is what's keeping it from continuing. But it's okay that I did go for it. Keeping it small. We did AUGX. We did trade AUGX a few times for the range. Trying to catch the breakout of 350. I was able to get small green, and then down here, I bought the dip down here at 33, but my lack of patience caused me to scratch on both of these trades here when it could have been a 10-cent win. But again, that's something I have to work on. And this trade was exactly after PTPI. So after I hit that 50-cent loss, I was like, okay, I don't want that to happen again. So I cut it way too soon, way too soon here. But it's okay. There's gonna be more opportunity at the open to get green. So AUGX is gonna be my main watch. We do have a catalyst. It's an AI partnership. Strategic partnership, and the daily chart is very little resistance to the upside. So we're at about 350, 375. We have very little upside resistance. We had this day here was 2 million shares of volume, but that's it. Not much upside resistance from after that. This could be a move here on AUGX. Let's see if we can catch the break at 350. See that big seller? I think we can see the break at 350. Just in a starter, 250 shares. I'm going to add into the high if I see that confirmation. I don't know, maybe I cut it too soon there, but it didn't work out too well. Yeah, there it goes. That's a tough one because I was in at set 48. I don't want it to let it go down too far. I lost 5 cents a share, which is okay. It's not a terrible loss. But down here, I'd be down almost, be down 7 cents a share or 8 cents a share. That's when it starts to get a little bit too much. Well, that is okay. Down 25 on the day. So small red on the day. All right, so now let's see, we might get this curl back up there on the AUGX, but it's quite unfortunate we did not get that break at 350. I thought we could get that break at 350. We closed at the highs here. We had a little bit higher green volume here. I thought we'd see that continuation and break 350, 352, maybe run up to 360. I think the risk and the reward ratio was there. I risked 5 cents, so I took a loss for 5 cents. I was looking for 10 cents. It is what it is, but the risk reward, I think, was a good trade. I would take that trade again. I would definitely take that trade again, even though it didn't work out. That's how you know the trades that you take are good, is if you take them again, even if you took a loss. What's up, guys? Thank you guys for tuning in to the stream. All right, so AUGX DRMA is also on my watch list. However, it's a little bit lighter volume here pre-market. We did get this push up to 367. And so we're getting, again, near these highs of 393. And we could see some continuation, some multi-day continuation, maybe up to 4 to 450 or 5. That is a possibility. This is a very, very small float, less than 1 million share float on DRMA. So the possibility is there for DRMA. It just depends on how the volume will be at the open. So we could get that break into force on DRMA. So we're going to keep that on watch. I'm going to put an alert on this as well up here. Actually, I'll put an alert here at 325 because that's probably where I'd want to start trading it for that break back over VWAP. So we'll put an alert there in case I'm not watching it. AUGX, we'll put an alert. Actually, no, AUGX is going to be the one that I'm going to be watching at the open. I think AUGX is finally going to get that break over the top of this the flat top here of this range at the open. We're finally get that break over 350 and hold, and we'll see what happens from there. But I think the open we're going to see a nice little pop here on AUGX. Because I'm small red right now, I'm probably not going to get, I probably don't think I'm going to get immediately aggressive right at 930 and 931. Just because I just want to get my P&L moving in the right direction first before I start to size up. So maybe I'm going to keep the 250 share increments for AUGX at the open and then move up to 500 after I get a few wins under my belt and maybe get back to green. I always want, the momentum to be going in the right direction before I size up. Because if I'm in a red state of mind, if I'm just not seeing the charts right, some days are just like that. I don't want to be sizing up into those days. So it's kind of like a game of managing and reading my own mental state, my own confidence levels, and my own comfortability with the markets on a daily basis, and then also reading the sentiment in the market as well, and kind of trying to align the two. We got 5 viewers in the house. Thank you guys for tuning in. We're trading AUGX. I'm going to look for a nice, beautiful pop here right at the open. Maybe a dip and a rip. If you guys are new to the channel, please hit the like button. Also subscribe. Getting into branching off from just my regular recap videos and trying other things. Kind of keep it fresh. In the Triad trading community. Also, you guys can join the Discord where I am active every single day. So far, we have one other person here that I chat with every single day, kind of share ideas and help each other out. So I'd love to see more people get a little bit more active in the community, and yeah, you can learn a lot. So So check that out. The links will be in the description for that. PTPI is making that move back again up to the highs. I don't think I'm going to trade this here. Maybe at the open if I see some better volume, but just the lack of volume is just not good for me. We got 10-cent spreads. So got to be very careful on PTPI. AUGX, back to AUGX, just this long consolidation, which is good. Every time we dipped below this level here, we reclaimed. So those both times we reclaimed, that was good. That's a good sign. Longs accumulating for a pop at the open. So sitting tight for the open. With my stats, my stats are the best for after 9:30. So I never want my pre-market trades to define my day. I never want to be max loss pre-market before my golden window of opportunity, because then I'm just setting myself up for a red day. I want to at least give myself a chance to get green at the open. I never want pre-market to define my day. There goes PTPI. This is the move that I was looking for when I took my trade. That break is 750. But it's okay. It's okay. PTPI. Is AUGX good for pre-market high entry if it breaks that level? AUGX, if you can, I wouldn't have my first entry for break of pre-market highs. The first breakout spot is going to be right here. That's going to be the first breakout area. Also, the breakdown area is going to be down here. So this is sort of our range that we're dealing with. So, at the open, usually we like to get a break either to the upside or to the downside or both. So sometimes it really depends. You kind of just have to take it as it comes in the moment. Sometimes it'll break down, trap bears. Bears are loading in for this breakdown, and then this just gets bought up and rips right back to the highs, and then rips through the highs. Sometimes it'll pop up and accumulate bulls, thinking that's going to break out, and then we flush all the way back down to the downside. Sometimes we see that as well. So you really just have to, that's where level 2 comes in handy in reading the candlesticks. But it really depends. Like on the chart pattern if the high a day, the pre-market high will be the entry, because if you have like a huge green candle straight up to the highs, you're going to be your first entry at 373 is going to be an extended entry off of support, so it's just going to be a higher risk entry. So ideally you would want an entry for the break of the range or off a dip, and then adding into the highs, so your cost basis is still below 373 breakout spot, so you can still have that kind of room to get out for break even if it doesn't work out, or you can get out for a small win or a small loss, because the last thing you want to do is top tick a breakout and then have a false breakout on you and you're taking like a 10 or 15% loss. So it really depends on how the chart forms for that breakout. Nothing is ever fixed in day trading, for sure. It's always relative, it always depends, and that's what makes it so difficult and challenging and so rewarding. Yeah, so DMC 8282 says he's looking for a 350 break. Yeah, that's definitely the spot to look at. Luis Salas just subscribed. Thank you, Luis, for subscribing. Yeah, the chart looks great. The chart looks really good for that break of 350. Yeah, so when you see this tight range, you'll see a lot of action here on these breakout areas, 350 and 330-ish. So just keep an eye on those levels. Those are some key levels. And then when it gets to that level, that's when you want to look at the level 2 and the candlestick patterns to kind of judge whether it's going to follow through or not. Yeah, that's definitely the right idea. And it's okay if you miss it. You don't want to miss an entry and then chase it into the highs. I've made that mistake many times. All right. Looks like we got. I wonder if it's going to attempt the break before pre-market. Sometimes it does that. T-minus 5 minutes. PTPI still grinding up. This is the move that I was looking for when I took this trade, man. I took the trade here at 735 and I got flushed on, took a 50-cent loss, curls back up, and now it's up at almost $1 a share from my entry. About to see that breakout too, and that was exactly what I was looking for. I was just wrong timing. We'll see PTPI. Maybe at open we'll see that continuation through this high here. From there, I don't know where we could get here. I don't know. There seems to be a whole lot of resistance up in this area after 8. At the bottom of this candle, looks like we had a nasty day back in August. Straight up and straight down. All right, but that is it. That's the pre-market watch list. I'm going to keep an eye on AUGX here for the open when I'm going to shut down the stream. And thank you guys for tuning in. Please hit the like button. Also subscribe if you're not yet a subscriber. Thank you, Lewis, for the subscribe. And I'll do another stream again. So thank you guys for tuning in. Also, you guys can join the Discord if you want to become more active in the Triad community. And I'll see you guys later.